Let's go.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life.
Mr. Thomas is singing? This ain't what I was expecting, Mr. Tom Dutt. It started off with that guitar going. I'm like, wait a minute. What do we have here, Mr. Tom? What do we have here? Scars. How you guys doing? Sorry for pausing so soon, but you know, Thomas already starting with a little something, little, you know, knocking you off your boots right quick.
I don't remember how I got all these scars, but I know I lived a hell of a life. I can't remember how I made it this far, but I know it was a hell of a fight. Could have been some bones in a coffin stone, drinking vodka, locked up with the bros, causing problems, broke at the bottom. You know that I got a lot of marks under these clothes. Should have killed me, somehow I survived. These tattoos
All right, Mr. Tom, what are you doing here, man? Okay, so obviously Thomas is bringing out the guitar and kind of singing a little bit, which is a nice switch in pace, you know. So, scars. I mean, come on, we all have scars. You see this scar? You want to know how I got that scar? I tried to do a frog splash onto a Care Bear when I was in like middle school, and I landed on my face on the tiles, and my tooth went right through it, and it was shaky, and I didn't want to tell my parents, and then they made soup that day, and they didn't know. So imagine that, right? Everyone has a story. I'm sure this is relatable to a lot of other people. Where is this shot? This doesn't look like their backyard. I'm sure it's somewhere else, and I'm sure Nova did it. But where exactly is this? And is he the one that played the guitar for this video, or is he just, you know, strumming there for the sake of the video? So back.
All the scars. I don't remember how I ended up here, but I know I probably should have died. Don't remember why I cried all those tears, but I know that I turned out alright. I know that people wanted me dead. I lost all my friends, was running from the cops. Getting bread was dark in my head. You know that I have seen a lot of things in all of my years, but I'm thankful for this crazy life.
Hey.
Every single scar and every single scrape, every bruise and tattoo along the way tells a little story that I can't explain because the words escape me, but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They made me who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came.
I am not ashamed. I've said a lot of crazy things before on this channel, right? But that's one thing I always like to talk about. A lot of things happened in the past. You may have been a certain age, you did some really dumb stuff, and you may have marks from it from that time. And I remember one time I saw a homeless guy. This is when I was much younger in college, and he had a swastika on his neck, right? And at the first time I saw him, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not giving him money. But then years later, as I grew and developed, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is when he was younger. He was maybe rolling with the wrong crowd, and he did some things that he didn't like. I mean, he's homeless now. What's the point of beating the man down when he's obviously looking at me, a black man, for help? I mean, he's obviously changed his life around somehow enough to ask me for money, right? So the second time around I saw him years later, I gave him money. I knew it was the same guy because I could remember his face, but these marks that people have in their past, what other person would I rather talk to than someone who hated me in the past and then got over it and started to see me as a regular person, you know? Because if you're indoctrinated into something growing up, I mean, it's not your fault, right? It's what you're indoctrinated into, and you unlearn those kind of things. Why would I not want to be a friend with that person? Why should I be scared of them? It tells me that they're able to grow and able to see new things in life, you know what I mean? I used to be not homophobic. I was never scared of gay people, but I didn't like homosexual people because that's what I grew up in until I met people and I came and I was like, you know what? People are just people. Why should I hate them? And I openly say that so people know that back then, like way back then when I was a kid, I was like, yo, you guys are disgusting. but you know, you grow, you develop, and you realize that people are people. That's all I'm saying. I went on a rant there. Sorry, Thomas, you know, you did that.
Maybe who I am and I am not explained because the words escape me, but the marks remain. They won't ever fade and they can't be erased. They may be who I am and I am not ashamed. Every bump and scratch and every drop of blood prove how far I've came.
These tattoos on my arms hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arms.
What is that on his shirt? Is it a symbol for something? I think it says KORN, the black shirt he's wearing out there with like the Gucci pants. I'm sure if someone knows, let me know.
Hide from you all the scars. I have had my scars longer than most of my friends. Crashed a couple cars, put some stitches in my legs. Looked up at the stars and all I can say is thanks. Recovery was hard, but it made me who I am. All these ugly battle scars complete me. They're reminders of the demons who tried their best to defeat me. They don't look so good in photos, but my struggles ain't beneath me. And these tattoos ain't for nothing, this is physical graffiti.
Every broken bone, all the sticks and stones, and the moments when I felt so alone. Every single tear and like a million beers that I only drank so I could try to cope. Every bloody nose and all the muddy clothes when I was in the dirt down inside a hole. Every single scuff and every single scab made me who I am.
Yep.
These tattoos on my arms hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arms.
Okay, you see these things on the floor? It looks like, are they like hospital beds that are destroyed? I'm not sure if there's a story going on here or maybe escaping some kind of problem. I wonder why Nova chose this, or if these things were there already, or if they planted them. I want to know if that's like a reason or something behind that. And what does that mean on his shirt? KO backwards RN. One of you guys know.
Hide from you all the scars. These tattoos on my arms hide from you all the scars.
Nova Rockefeller. Okay. Didn't really see this one coming because, you know, the pace that he's been going at, not really much singing. Apart from that rock song I heard him do, forgot what it's called, but I'm sure you guys know which one I'm talking about, where he was wearing like the leather and playing the guitar and almost screaming, but not quite, you know what I mean? This is a very interesting song. What I took from it was, yes, people have scars. I mean, there are things that you do in your past that you're not so happy about, but you accept it because you've moved past it. You've realized it was something that you probably shouldn't have done, and you grew past it. It's like some humans go around as if they're freaking perfect and never make mistakes or do things that they don't want other people to know about because it would not be in their best interest for people to know. It's okay if you've said something, if you've done something, but you've moved past it and you can prove it, then, well, I mean, proving it is up to the person to believe you, right? But you know what I mean. Not everyone is perfect. I don't know who is. Then again, maybe Freddie Mercury, right? I'm just playing, but you know what I mean. Why would I not want to be friends with someone who used to be racist? Huh? Who used to be. Keyword, used to, past tense, but they've gotten over that. That shows superhuman growth. You have to fight everything to get over a hump like that, you know? And not just a white person or a black person or an Asian person, anyone who's felt a certain way about a certain group of people that grew past it because they opened up and spoke about it and became friends. I don't know, you know, however you got away from it. I like this song. Tom isn't the greatest singer out there, but this one was decent, you know, for the substance in this song. It sounded like it was heartfelt. You know, the man has a lot of tattoos. He has a story behind all of it. I'm sure he does. Everyone has a story, and I could appreciate that. It may not be the same as mine, but it's a story that I don't mind listening to, because we all are here and you can relate to someone in some kind of way. And if you can't, then guess what? That's something new for you to learn. You know what I'm saying? Thomas Macdonald got me going on a rant here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the song, because I definitely did. And let me know what you think about this one in the comment section down below. And if you know what that shirt means that he was wearing, also let me know that in the comment section down below. And thank you for watching. We're coming back to our regular uploads. Getting comfortable out here in North Carolina. Gonna be posting like first a week here. It's a lot of things I noticed. There's no street numbers. That's crazy. Like, what? What are you guys doing?